I was munching on a sandwich. Chimken sandwich I bought early in the morning. Much entertaining, much wow, much tedious.
Well,
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
Bruh.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
Wessler's secretary.
Olivia Blackwood.
It's worth a try, Marty, but let me do the talking.
What's the
What
luck?
can I say? You know, back in the day, I flew from tree to tree. I was a free bird. Maybe I was playing her a bit.
What? Shit.
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life,
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
you don't beat around the bush, ma'am.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
Well, thanks for the quick and straight answer.
Anything else?
Do you come here often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Well, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's pretty quick.
You know, Ibn's not as ferocious as you'd think. On the contrary, he's become very different recently.
I heard. Don't you find that weird? A sudden change of heart?
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change. I deeply respect that.
Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am. What's your relationship with Miss Natasha Gutsenko?
We've talked a bit, that's all.
There's no tension between you? You know, the pretty secretary.
Oh, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No, no tension. Natasha's an intelligent woman. I respect her.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell.
If I'm not mistaken, Natasha has a weekend house in Flowerville.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me anything about it?
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant and luxurious. Just like Natasha herself.
Look, Olivia.
Please, Marty, there's no need.
Yes, there is. I know I wasn't a gentleman, and I know I should have called you, but I was young and...
You don't have to explain. I wasn't waiting long for your call. I forgot about it fast.
That's good to hear, I suppose.
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
Eh? Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
Shit. This is seriously fast. Yeah, he dipped. He dipped pretty quick. Dip, 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 dip. A lynx. Stowonia. Stowonia. The goon. Hey, that buck guy is gone. Always right there.
Remember that old case with the fox and the raven?
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right? All that bloodshed for a piece of cheese.
Yeah, hunger can bring out the monster in animals, right?
And the wildest and most primordial instincts, no matter how civilized they seem.
As you say, Monty.
Okay.
Ah, this is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
Heh, I try.
Sunny.
That girl is looking at me.
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty. That's all.
No, Sonny. She was staring at me, like, hard. Now, I saw it.
Marty, you're imagining things. Oh, wait a second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic. And just look elsewhere and walk away slowly.
Uh-oh.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
Dude, what the fuck?
Hey, Big Nose, where did Mr. Wessler go?
Unfortunately, I don't know, Big Face. But I wouldn't tell you even if I did. Really?
Say, did anyone ever tell you that you're an irritating piece of sh...
Anything else, dear sirs?
So, have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was, kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman...
You're, too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Right.
Old croakers, you're safe while I'm here. Okay, I didn't say anything.
Molly, my ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this? We stepped into it, didn't we? We stepped into it, didn't we?
Yeah, there's something there. A list of names and numbers.
Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Filmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
A few names on the list Philmar showed in man, but all of them belong to the respective lead of Clawville. It could be a winning roster, but I doubt that's the case. The list with all those imposing names must have something to do with Natasha, and does for the threats too. It seems Philmar also used to work for Natasha, but he got out of the case before the ground got too hot. And he kept a piece of evidence, as any good PI would do, which would be very useful. Weekend house. Things will separate a quarter of the city and flower belt because of what she's hiding. Can we get a closer picture? I mean, it looks decent. Okay. There's no like exit, huh? The weekend house, the hot dog.
Ooh, a nice cup of coffee a la Zip, huh?
We're not here for the coffee, Marty. Zip always knows more than what he lets on. It'd be worth interrogating the old trash panda.
If he forgave us for wrecking his joint last time.
Trash
He'll
panda.
never forgive us, Marty, but we helped him out of trouble so many times, he's not gonna have any choice.
I hope you're right, old bird.
Ah, jeez, boys. Out of 2,000 joints in the city, had to end up here, huh?
Hello to you too, Zip. How's it hanging?
I had no problems until now.
Ah, don't be such a drama queen. We just want to ask you a couple of questions, then we're out of here.
And we won't even trash your place this time. What do you say?
I say let's get it over with very, very quickly, chickens.
Relax, pal. We'll be as fast as a hummingbird.
I'm not your pal, and you're as far from a hummingbird as I'm from a polar bear.
Oh, come on, Zip. Don't be so hard on yourself.
So, out with it. Stop winding me up. I'm almost consumed by all this excitement.
We've just come from the Tsar Club, Zip. Who do you think we met?
If I can guess one, I'd say, was it His Majesty Hobart Ibn Wessler, the Rat Prime himself?
That on, pal.
What a surprise. So, what do you want to know? Just because I don't know anything.
Of course you don't. Just a couple questions.
Go on, boys. Hurry up, will you?
There's a
Look what we
fucking bird in
found,
there.
Zip.
Furry hell. Who'd you beat to death for that?
Beat to death? Who do you think we are? We simply confiscated it.
You sneaky broilers. I'll give you $50 for it.
Don't make me laugh. It's worth 3 times that.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
Tough luck, trash panda.
We also ran
whiskey.
into Filmar,
Filmar? Who's that?
a grumpy old raggedy-ass hawk. His manners are even worse than mine. Ring a bell?
You mean Marlowe?
Was Marlowe. Now he goes by Filmar Lowe.
Oh, I see. So that means he's still alive? I'm almost not surprised. The old guy has a reputation of being indestructible, huh?
He is. And he gave us something that could mean something. Look at this, Zip.
Holy crap, what's this? The guest list at a king's birthday party?
Hey, that's not even a bad guess.
What do you make of it?
This piece of paper's from so high up where I've never been myself, boys, so don't ask me.
We spoke to Natasha. She's scared.
You have joined the crusade! Welcome, friend!
Yes. What the fuck am I playing? I'm playing Chicken Police. Chimken Police.
47 months.
And yes, 47 months. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Young money.
Well, it's not
What
good
is
life
that?
insurance to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
You know, I always wondered. Yeah, almost 4 years. That's crazy, right? I'm just like, shit. Alright.
It's not about that. Someone's been writing offensive messages to her. She feels
Yeah,
threatened.
some noir-style detective stuff, dude. The music is good, the answer is good, and I like how to do
I
things.
only know that every second husband in the city wants to have her, and every second wife wants to wring her neck because of that. Nothing else.
Thanks, Zip. But we're not any further ahead.
But not further back, right?
Nah, I don't know who this guy is.
damn it, what's the scribbler doing here?
The scribbler.
Sniffing some juicy story?
I think I still owe him a great big left hook.
What did he do this time?
Oh, nothing.
One
Just
second.
since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
Was it? Oh, a journalist. I think that's who he is. Yeah. I'm gonna do autoplay while this happens.
I can understand that.
How's your day going though? Cute. Let's see. People. His name is Timothy Salwar. Loud, annoying, and overly enthusiastic. Unfortunately, he is the #1 fan of the Chicken Police. Oh no, he's super fanboy. Scribbler Tim. Okay, he's a douchebag, a real nosy bastard, and annoying little shit. But still, I have to admit, he's the best investigative reporter in Clawville. Yeah, you're right, my kid. He's a journalist. Back in the day, he had a big part in the Chicken Police becoming what we were for a long time. Big star. Wait, what? Real stars, cops? What the fuck?
I used to think a lot about what makes Zip's coffee so...
And I totally understand.
I didn't mean that. I was afraid if I knew...
Oh, I see.
I don't want to click on the guy, I want to click on him.
Hello, Timothy. Scribblers don't celebrate New Year's.
Hello, boys. What a pleasure to see you. Answering your question, no, not really. Not me, anyway. I'm always where the story is.
Mm-hmm. And where's the story now? I can't see it anywhere.
It just stepped through the door, pal.
Oh, you mean us? Well, I think I'll have to disappoint you.
The Chicken Police are back together? I can't let that go without an ink stain, am I right?
No, Timmy, you can. We're not working. We're just having a little fun, that's all.
I'm not buying that, boys.
You'll have to, Tim.
We'll see about that.
Do you think it's
Oh, motherfucker.
fresh?
Let's see.
Is that rag
Chicken
you
Police,
work
that's
for
right.
still around, Tim?
What's up, please?
You mean the most read and highest-ranking newspaper of the city, the Clawville Chronicle?
Plasmod
Oh,
Harlequin.
yeah,
Ah, yes,
that's what
D&D.
it's called.
I see that you still have your famous sense of humor, Sonny. Such a joy.
Yeah, I do.
How you doing, Elise? Did you get free from your studies, or did you wake up? Because you know, New Zealand time. I don't know how time works over there. It's a different land. It's something.
We don't have to talk to him.
Impossible to avoid.
I don't want to talk to that guy. He's dead.
What's up, Zip?
That's exactly.
About
I ain't seen nothing.
We're not on duty, Zip.
It's still the same. A cop's a...
it
Okay, I
will,
think
Zip.
we got.
I can sniff it in the air.
If you say so, Sonny, your sense of smell is better than mine.
Maybe once.
The place in New Zealand is like a different land to me. Time zone. Can we talk to this
Everything
guy?
all right, old man?
That is a
If
fly.
there's something we can do for you, just say so, okay?
Well, all right.
Good talk, guy.
Maybe he can't understand what we're saying.
Hobbit
Or
land.
he just doesn't want to talk to us. Which I can
Are
understand.
you trying to say where you
considering
live
how
is
most
Middle
of the
Earth?
animals treat these poor bastards.
That's just where the true
Indifference
journey of
is
the ring
almost
began.
as harmful, Sonny.
Lord of the Rings.
You think I'm indifferent about the insect issue?
I didn't say that, boss.
Speaking of D&D, Deli Alpaca there, Maku, I believe he's just introducing Mo. I think also Antonius to
I'm not
D&D.
indifferent. I just think we...
You guys are doing
well,
5th
we've
edition,
simply
right?
gone too far to even make it right.
It's never too late to change, Sonny.
I hope you're right.
Crystal Straw. Yeah, brother.
Timothy Saltwater is the meddler journalist of the Clawville Chronicle. That wouldn't be a problem in itself, but unfortunately, he's a huge fan and the architect of the Chicken Police legend.
So because of him, that's why all the books and stuff were made. Because of this guy. Okay.
So, how about you tell me what you're really doing here?
Not a chance, Timbo. The truth is, we're already leaving.
Sorry, pal. Maybe next time.
No, they don't want anything to do with this guy. They do not like dude. Let's see who's at the police station.
I don't know, Sonny. What exactly are we doing here?
Let's
Good
hope
old
we can
Strahd.
learn something about Natasha and Ibn by
Vampires.
sniffing around before we visit that weekend house in Flowerville.
Learn something from Phyllis and Roy's.
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures.
It's funny how one is, yeah, you basically have celestial blood in you. The other one is like, yeah, I am literally, like, I have infernal blood in me. I'm a paladin and a righteous warrior. I'm a rogue. I am not a righteous person. I'm just like, that's a nice little juxtaposed little union. I was like, was this on purpose or did this shit happen on accident?
Are those two gonna stand out here
Yeah,
all
yeah.
night long?
I don't know, but I wouldn't
Kind
put
of
it
good.
past
Ah,
them.
okay.
They're operating by some incomprehensible.
I wish we had the smart.
Seemed kind
Maybe
of
one day,
good.
Marty.
Just different ways to go about it. It was like,
How's it going
that
tonight,
is not
boys?
the law.
Uneventful
Johnny is
so
a weird,
far.
like,
What do you mean?
It's not
Are
lawful.
you kidding?
No,
Last
it'd be
time
like,
you shot up
I
a
am the
theater,
law.
and if I remember correctly, each other.
They shot up a theater and they shot at each other.
That was a complicated evening.
So this guy, my partner, shot the main character, me right here, this dude Sonny, in the back with a shotgun.
I sure. Complicated.
Shit. Monica.
Do you remember Monica ever going on holiday?
Honestly, I can't recall.
Sometimes I can't decide if it's admirable or if I feel sorry for her.
Maybe a bit of both. But is it selfish to say I'd be hurt if one day I didn't find her here?
Is Mel going back in the grind tonight then at least?
Yeah, I feel the same.
That's all right then.
So soon? That was fast. Almost a record.
Sorry, Mon. We're just here for a little info.
Info.
When are you not here for that, boys? How about wish me a happy birthday for a change?
It's her birthday?
What? Is it your birthday today?
Of course not. Don't be silly, Marty. You know exactly when it is. We've talked about it a dozen times.
Yeah, of course I know.
Okay. Awkward.
Yeah.
So, could you help us with this and that?
Of course, boys, but be quick about it. I'm in over my head with paperwork and blood boils breathing down my neck.
She's an angel.
We'll be quick like a hurricane.
Quick like a hurricane. Like, taking that.
Guess who we met today in person, Mon?
And they enjoy it? Nice.
King
Crystal
Hector the Third.
Strahd. I'm telling you. Is your friend who's DMing it, is he gonna use the cards? I put them somewhere here. That's a nice way to like put a thing like, oh, here it is. Just these are old ass shit. But these, yeah. Well, man, my hair sometimes, dude. Chapo Johnny Bravo. Whoops. I like, that's the wrong button.
Even better, the one who commands the king.
Who commands the
Wait a
game?
minute. Hobart Wessler?
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in the flesh.
Wow. And you're still alive. That's quite an accomplishment.
But seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market business? Allegedly, he's trying to clear his name with some kind of new meat substitute.
His name's gonna be rather difficult to clear.
It's a heroic and impossible venture.
I haven't heard about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
Which is?
Ibn's been acting very strange lately, and he left most of his business dealings to one of his goons, Mickey. Also known as the Butcher, the Mongrel, and the Slayer.
Yeah, we once had the pleasure of meeting him.
That's all I know, boys. I know it's not very much, but it's something, I guess. I'll keep my ears open.
Thanks, Mon.
Well, you fight the demons. Oh, he's fighting the poo demon. Oh, he is. Oh, you grind tonight, ma? Ah, cool. When am I gonna dance like that for you? The moment I start dancing for you, I'm gonna be like, my hip, help! I fell down.
Listen, Mon, a reliable old friend shoved this into my hand. Could you take a quick glance at it?
Quite an imposing list. What could those numbers mean? It could be a date even, but no, this is something else.
That's what we were thinking too, and we got nowhere. But you see a lot of documents. So, is there anything familiar about this?
Unfortunately not, boys. The names are imposing indeed, but based on this, it could be almost anything. The richest of the rich get together on all kinds of excuses.
It must be a secret cult.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Or, wait a minute. There is something.
Now, stop teasing us, Mon.
I'm sure you've noticed that all the names in the list are men, right?
Yeah, of course we noticed.
They want the woman.
Thanks for the observation, Monica.
Don't mention it. I'm just a receptionist.
So those dudes on the list, they want the mob boss's girlfriend. Okay. Could one of them have been a potential lover? Ex-husband, maybe? Vengeful ex-husband? Shit. Mo, if you can hear me, I'm going to quote the Coast of Ozark. Time expand like the gay people contract to pinch and cinch. Channel warriors across the web on the sacred throne to combat the poo demons. Feel the chi. Stroke the horse's mane. Repass the monkey. I'm doing not so bad. Just eat a Chimken sandwich. I just have a chicken sandwich too. It's like a leftover from like McD's and stuff. I'm excited to see the people who win the costume contest once this weekend hits, though. Also, don't forget, guys, the Final Fantasy live letter, the last live letter for Endwalker. This is Friday. Yeah. So Mo just finished the Tanya. So after the Tanya is like, he's about to. Oh, okay, that's where he's gonna go next.
We saw a pretty good show at the Czar Club tonight.
Good for you, I guess. Natasha?
I know where.
Natasha. She
The home of
performed
the
a
great
new
lord of
song.
Ronco.
She also sang about why she called us there. Or rather, me.
And?
That's
So her
confidential,
song
Dollface.
was a
Anyway,
message?
I can't
Ooh.
help wondering about that woman. Her past is a mystery, and I couldn't draw much out of her in person either.
Women like her always have something to hide, Sonny. I think that's exactly what makes men fall head over heels for them.
Mister.
I know another broad who's all mysterious.
Oh yeah? What's her name? I'll look her up if we have a file on her.
Marty, shut up.
Oh, you mean me,
Marty,
right?
shut up.
All mysterious, full of secrets, and grace.
I didn't even hear that, Marty.
He's like, you dumbass. He's like, you dumbass.
Do we have a file on a woman called Olivia Blackwig? She's currently working as Ibn Wessler's assistant.
We don't have a file on her, but there are a
I
few
feel like there's like an
blackwigs that could be
earthquake.
related to her. Mountain goat,
Or
crow,
fire
or
explosion.
cayman.
Crow, around 30 to 35. A very pretty socialite.
Maybe we have a catch then.
Is it
Theodore
socialite or
Blackwood was a rather
socialite?
influential banker until he went bankrupt. He died a few years back, but his daughter could have ended up in the same social circles as Ibn.
And since they lost their money, she took a job as his assistant.
Yeah, it would fit the picture. But it's a big city, Sonny. There may be more than one Crow family with a Blackwig name living here.
Oh.
Thanks, Mon.
I'm glad I could help, boys, as always. If it doesn't take a lot of my time, that is.
We know, we know. We're not even here anymore.
Okay. So Marty used to date Olivia Blackwig, the crow chick, right? So she definitely was like kind of stuck up, also like very straight to the point in all business. She was definitely very cold, detached, I guess is a word to add to that. So if her family used to be prestigious and rich, right? And the family was prestigious and rich, and they fell from grace. But now she's working as the assistant towards one of the most feared mob bosses in the city. And this is the if. But yeah, it looks like it'll probably tie up. I wonder if she's working with one of them other mob bosses to either wipe out Ibn or wipe out Natasha. Because if either of them die, I think it works in their favor.
You're very lucky, boys. You just missed the boss by 3 minutes. Right now, he's trying to get Malloy out of the toilet.
Still can't hold his liquor, huh?
Neither on or off duty. But today, he is sloshed.
Well, he's a water buffalo, isn't he? He knows how to swim.
No, Sonny, just a buffalo. The two are totally different things.
Right, there's a difference between a buffalo and a water buffalo.
Good old Bosco's slowly becoming the same piece of furniture we are. He always was a talented little pooch, I have to admit. But the filth that seeped into everything in Clawville has reached him, too.
It reaches everyone
Pronounce
one way or another, right?
Socialite or
One way or
socialite?
another, it does, Marty.
As I reach in, I'm just like, I see the same word though.
Hey, big guy.
Hey, Cox, what's up? Back here so soon? Did you get nostalgic all of a sudden, Sonny?
Cox, huh? Oh, thank you. I am a cock.
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco, but we're sniffing around on a case.
What you doing, by the way, Gip? And actually, hopefully, this game gives you a bit of some funny entertainment. Who knows? By the way, dog. Scottish Terrier. I made a few. They ain't so bad, but Scottish Terriers are. I don't know. They're kind of weird to me. I put them and like I played them before. I'm just like, I don't know why, but it just seems so weird.
Hoo-hoo. Are you trespassing again?
Who? Us? What are you thinking?
Just an old case. Still open. Not official, but not active either. We're not bothering anyone.
Get pets
You
too,
know,
at least.
old habits die hard.
And a Mo has cats.
I know. I'm just messing with you. So, how can I help you?
Do you still remember Philmar?
Do you mean Philip? Of course I remember. He's got quite the reputation with that Philmar alias.
We just met him. Small world, huh? Do you know what he's up to these days?
Black Lab Retriever cross. One of the... I mean, they weren't exactly our family dog. I can't remember fully how we got them. Her name was Spooky, or I don't know what you call them, a Mickey, or a Kiki. She was a German Shepherd mixed with a Golden Retriever, I think, or a little bit of lab. But she was such a sweet thing. Yeah. Funny little dog joke. What do you get when you get a bulldog and a Shih Tzu mixed together? Bullshit.
Yeah, as far as I know, he's investigating petty blackmail cases and sneaking after poor bastards cheating on their wives.
Oh,
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
yeah. A lot of people use to put that together. Wow. But yeah, I think probably the weirdest dog I've ever met would probably have to be the Wiener Dog, which name that I never knew for years, and it said that's called a Dachshund. I'm like, Wiener Dog. And then you look at me like Dachshund. I'm like, Wiener Dog.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We haven't seen him at the PD for a while. He's usually a frequent visitor. Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Oh, you call it a sausage
Possible,
dog?
Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Wise decision.
Strange list of names. Okay.
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Maybe it's the guest list of some fancy ball. These are some rather influential names, the ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council of 12 even. if I'm not
Yo,
mistaken.
really famous people.
You're not.
Top tier.
Are you blackmailing them? Because if you are, I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange for my silence.
This guy.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do with our case.
Which is what, exactly?
We're still not gonna tell you.
I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Great boss time. All right. Enjoy
Listen,
your prey.
Bosco, what have you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
You mean that little bimbo fooling around with Ibn Wessler? They say she's the jackpot. But I've never been into cats, you know.
You couldn't be more racist if you tried, Bosco.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them. I can't stand being around them. I don't even take cases with cats.
Good for you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's why I asked.
And what's she like?
Well, I guess your cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Really? Maybe I'll have a go and see for myself one day.
Trying to master such an accent is something. I ran out. I'm just like, I don't know. I guess I'm like chilled out. So this is me and my tired voice. Or if I were to like do a little small subtle change. So I made a comment earlier today when me and Oxy were doing stuff. Me and the wife were doing things. They're like, whoa, I didn't expect your voice to be so stern and shit. I was like, that's what I said. Really? I'm like, oh? Oh, I don't know. I gotta pull the window. My neighbors are smoking marijuana. And it's very potent marijuana. It's Mary Jane, matter of fact. And a big whiff of it just hit me. I'm like, oh no. I stopped smoking years ago. Yeah, but yeah, it just like boom. I'm like, really? I'm like, I look at the time, like at this time of the hour. God damn it. We about who did the crime? We don't exactly
Miss
know.
Jardine.
Okay, is there anyone at the shooting range? Nope.
It may not be a good time to say this, but I've got a bad feeling about
I think we're about to
tonight.
go to a shootout.
Could have told me about that sooner, Sonny.
You can still turn back.
This guy
Stay
has
here
named his
and keep
guns, by the
wasting
way.
ammo.
He's nuts.
Like hell.
His
Whatever
fiance is a
insane
predator.
shit's waiting for
He's
us.
a chicken.
It's way better
He named
than
his
dying of
shotgun
boredom.
Her Royal
Well,
Majesty
I'm
Big
sure
Bertha
we
2.
won't be bored.
I hope
He's got a Tommy gun,
not.
which is a legal weapon, which is called Linda. See, Marty's got Linda. His revolver is named Claudia, small like revolver. His hand cannon is named Susie. Apparently, which the main character says, yeah, she's a little she-devil to help us a couple times. I'm like, what? Keep your gun clean, lawman.
Don't forget to keep your gun clean, Marty.
Hey, I take them all apart every day, clean and oil them if you want to know.
I didn't want to know.
No use crying over spilt milk.
Yep. You know what's really crazy? He actually hides one of them in his coat, like literally like in his feathers, in like on him. So just like, like right. The man is inside. Codex. Your dog came in, sneezed on you, and left you offended. He was looking at him like, how dare you? In that case, if I were you, I would have been like, here's a treat. And he'll just look like, and you like, you want it? You're like, slight inch towards him. He goes for it, pull back, puts it back in bag. You just look at it, he'll be like, and you just like boop his nose. That's what you get. Be like, yes, you piece of shit. That's what my dog used to do. When he wanted out or his time was just like, hey, you gotta wake up, you're sleeping in too long. And then he'd be like, he'd sniff around and like with his nose, I'm like, and then like as soon as like my eyes about to open, he'd look and it's like he pauses and he just stabs his cold nose in my mouth. I'm like, you fucking asshole. You piece of shit. Yeah. Dogs are pretty goddamn smart about that. You know, I wouldn't want to think if I had a cat. If I had a cat, the cat would be like this. I'm like, ugh! It'd slap me while in bed or something. Or bite me. Some of our showed me like, they showed me their hands with the cat like biting or gnawing or like teething their hand or got some shit out of it. Hector the third, or as most animals call him, the Fox King, is the third member of the Falio dynasty. Although Clawville is a small state, its king is amongst the most influential animals of the wilderness. Freaking weird. Not because of his city's actual importance, but for riches of its faraway colonies. Council 12. Although Clawville is a monarchy, the actual power and jurisdiction, aside from the king, are in the hands of the Council 12, whereas most animals think entirely, and the king himself is only a puppet and a symbol. The members of the council are the mightiest animals in the city after the king, employing not only politicians but individual businessmen as well. No shit. Okay, I can't go back to the police station. So what's happening here then? Enemies are nice.
This quiet. You know, I understand why Zip escaped here when he got out of his shady dealings.
The trash pan
It's
used to
not
be
possible to get
freaking
all the
criminal.
way out, Marty.
Criminal.
What?
I cannot English that.
You also stay a cop even after retirement?
Every cop stays a cop. It burns itself into you.
Sometimes
That's
doggos
good to know.
habits
so am I
never
gonna
change.
stay a cop forever?
Sorry, Marty.
Well, that's that.
Speaking of, one of them is a jerkbag sometimes. And I'm just like, you know, like,
No matter how big
Getting
the
groceries
city
are,
is,
like,
Marty, I feel
kneeling down
more
to,
and
like, put stuff
more like
away.
I'm living in
he just
prison.
like, he just
Hey,
looked
it's
at me.
not
I'm
too
like,
late to
what?
skip
I
off,
look
boss.
away.
You only
He's
have
like, he
121
just
days
barks a little
left,
bit. I'm like,
right?
what?
120.
And he just
Then
like makes a dog shake his head. I'm like,
So,
I have no idea what the hell you
what's
want.
keeping you?
This is about to get up.
I don't know.
He's just
I
running,
could've
jumps
left
on me. I'm
even
like,
earlier, but the city won't
And
let
if I
me
forget to
go.
cut his nails,
afraid of
especially if I'm not
change,
wearing
huh?
jeans or
Everyone's
sweats,
afraid of change
and
on
like
a certain level.
he'll get me up my ankle, the
But
back of my
no,
leg.
that's
It's
not
like,
what I'm talking about.
like,
The city just keeps pulling me
"Go
back.
with you, asshole."
If it wasn't for this case, I could have drunk myself to death.
Drunk
Even
yourself
the
to death.
afterlife is better than Clawville.
Sometimes I think that.
Back in the day, I used to drink myself into a crazy
I think you're
stupor.
beyond help,
Those are the
boss.
years. When I was a young man. Oh.
It's
I'm a
sad
boomer.
that everything's rotting away.
It is, especially a beauty like that.
Yeah. Ah, is that the Kite and Blues?
I think so. It has a unique sound.
I
to
believe
it,
Mo's
that's
next
for sure.
destination
I'd like
has to do
visit
with
the Hive again when things lighten up a little.
Yeah, and when they welcome cops again.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, the video was so kidding.
Hey, old man.
Do you know
Still nothing.
Lahi? Do you know Lahi?
Praise be unto you, O great neon god.
Hallowed be thy name and thy pancakes.
Hallowed be thy
Amen.
name and thy pancakes. Amen. Look at that. Little Starbucks
This
there.
makes the bile rise in my waddle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this game, there's every prejudice between, you know, some species. You got, you know, your insects. You got your predators and your non-predators. They have like some pretty nice lore in this game.
This is what they call music these days.
Fly with my
It's
bourbon.
going to be trouble, I'm telling you. Things like this
So
make
skip.
the world go crazy, and we have enough crazy already.
We need a little global insanity every few decades, Sonny. Better a fashion explosion than a real one, right?
Yeah,
And
maybe.
this place actually used to have color. Some things still have color. Like, it's crazy. Basically, it was like, wait, why is everything looking black and white? Right? The moment that it said, yeah, this place used to have color, I'm like,
Do you remember
Excuse
that
me?
time when Zip made you wash dishes all night?
Do I remember? I'll never forget it. My feathers smelled of soap for a week.
At least you've learned your lesson. Never leave home without your wallet.
Because your partner won't help you out. But hey, wasn't it you who went out to buy a pack of smokes without your wallet tonight?
Well, that's different.
Yeah, right.
I don't have my wallet. I have no money. What the hell? And coffee. Seem good. Fuck the king. Well, like, where all the colors go? See right there. Where did they go? So we talked about everything.
Gods, he's in even worse shape than the last time we saw him.
Well, Marty, aging is like that. And while we're at it, looks like you put on a few pounds.
What? Who, me? Don't make me laugh. I weigh exactly the
Same weight,
same as
eh?
I've always done.
Yeah, sure.
So what do we want to bet? Where will Mo reach today? Will he reach a dungeon? Will he reach and that's a very good question. He's not streaming that? Okay. He's just taking a break for the day. Just relaxing. Relaxing away from the big ground. Okay.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
This place gives me the creeps.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Yeah, it sucks his internet's messing
I'm
with him.
telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
Whore. Yellow slipper. See, there's some color. There's a yellow shoe or trunk.
Chicken police, hands up.
Marty, that's enough.
Friggin' whooping, yo. The
So,
word.
this is the word. What can I say? The message is loud and clear.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
I can't misunderstand that if I wanted to.
I wonder if she wrote it herself.
We'll see.
Was it destruction?
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, Boss Bird.
Watch who you're talking to, boy.
Ooh. The
Damn.
shoe.
It's not a good sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
That's
Do
not
you
good.
think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
What are you, a feet connoisseur?
Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course. She's in the trunk.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
That's what I like to hear.
Oh, you're about to go down. It do go down.
Let's go.
Hello, my beauty.
Just don't point it at me.
Aw, scared? Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
You know, when you had a partner for over 10 years and they shot you in the back.
Very gallant of you, partner.
I really want to know, why did he shoot him? What happened? Because we saw a little bit of it, because we saw the hand of somebody hit the ground. And the floor reminds me of a theater. And they talked about a theater, how there was a shootout. And there was a feather drop. I'm wondering who that may be. Right. Old friend of theirs or something. But one thing for sure, it's like this dude's wife left him, like didn't even fully divorce, like they had a kid and like he took the kid and left. So I'm wondering, what are you looking at? You're looking at Chicken Police there. That's Aunt Sarah, aka Morgana of FC. Right now we're on our way to go rescue a dame.
Why, are you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up already.
Sometimes they don't say that. Sometimes they say clucked up or cluck up.
You wrote that down?
It burned into my mind.
Bring in my mind, whore.
It's the nothing.
I ate a Chimken sandwich Now I am playing Chimken Police, but yeah.
What was that?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark in here.
Flashlight.
I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of fucking professionals.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
Yes. Oh. That's her assistant.
She was lying on the floor as if she was sleeping. She looked peaceful. Almost. The large pool of blood ruined the picture. Poor, delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city. But in the end, its filth pulled you under. You know, no animal can swim in high heels.
Shit. High heels. I respect ladies when they wear high heels, but I'm like, that is murder in your feet. Like, ladies, I don't know how you can do it. I don't know why, but okay.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah, it's her. Deborah. The girl who came to my office.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
Deborah, we first met her in the beginning of the game. She became the first suspect. Well, not suspect. I guess I should say a suspect, but like, we questioned her, right? She was sent by Natasha, who we met under some kind of guise, under some kind of like weird fashion, right? With whatever they did with their motives. So what we just saw in the scene, she looked like she just got disrobed. She got pulled naked and just murdered. I mean, we'll see how she got murdered. But Natasha gave us the key to a weekend house and wanted us to come at a certain time, not too early and not too late. But the thing is, this place, well, Natasha herself is usually escorted or guarded, right? By like one or two, maybe more. I mean, why wouldn't her weekend house not be guarded, right? This is not the house where she usually goes to, but this is her weekend house. What object, right? But the thing is, lately she's been harassed, and there was like a brick with a paper that said whore. Now her home has the word whore. There's a lot of stuff. So, but I think this whore thing was just written recently in red, and that could have been Deborah's blood. It's like the killer knows the confidence of our client, but why? I mean, there's a lot of different takes on it, but it's like, could Natasha have stolen someone's husband or lover, or is this a vengeful ex-husband and lover that's trying to get back at her? Because to a lady, to a woman, when someone calls you a whore, there's some shit going on.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked? Was this sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant. Was it a lover?
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too. Kidnapped, or worse.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
It was well thought out and planned, very meticulously. Again, like I said earlier, it's like, well, she got stripped but naked.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
I have no idea, but it's something important. Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Amen to that.
Items.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
Yeah, cigarette bud, rebel. I don't know why I mentioned that. Like, nothing
I
here.
haven't dusted you off in a while.
Let me need you now.
Oh man,
That's how you get you bent out of shape. Clues. Deborah's dead and word horror is written on her back too. We found Deborah's body in Natasha Katsuko's speaking house, naked with a message on her back. Marty. Seeing Deborah shocked Marty quite a bit. I can understand why. I knew it's not going to be a routine case, but I don't want to drag this feather to say anything like this. I mean, sign up for it, dude. Let's see what I can notice. Weird painting, found photos, strange sculpture, and fireplace, a dead body, phone. Well, let's check everything out before the dead body. Weird painting. I'm guessing this is her family.
It's an
Okay.
exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
Like a chicken offering on a menu.
I have no idea,
digging it?
Sonny. It's so art, I'm scared to have an opinion.
It's so art. I'm scared to have an opinion. What? Family photo.
This must be Natasha's family.
Wealthy.
Very.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case? Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Marty.
So she came from a prestigious family. And it has to be her right in the middle. I want to assume. So the thing about the Great Fire is the city used to be a lot bigger or something, or better than it was, right? But the thing is, they had to build it from the ground up after the Great Fire. Everything basically got screwed. So to give an idea, the insects basically helped make the city again, or its foundation or whatever, right? And the city itself is its own like interesting project because they don't allow predation, you know, no predatory stuff. So predators don't kill people. They shouldn't, otherwise you go to jail. And they have meat substitute products, and then you know you have the ones that don't eat meat, you know, stuff like that, right? The prey animals or whatever. I don't know what the definition is. So, and she's from a prestigious family because her looking at her dad, he must have been top brass, right? Something military, police, or whatever. Mom definitely was a beaut. Definitely probably was a high tier socialite or socialite. Okay. Anything else about the kids? That must be something she knew what she has or she's supposed to inherit, possibly, right? Something definitely deep past related.
What is this exactly?
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria. The whole country's full of these
A
statues.
human.
Does it mean anything?
They
Mythical
say
creature.
humans are the keepers of secrets and the messengers of chaos and destruction.
You don't think...
Let's take a closer look.
I was right.
Damn, just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
It twitched.
have a
Look at
point.
it. Button. Ah, human.
You can't be serious. Is this some kind
It's only
of...
happened at a fireplace.
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
So does the
Think,
puzzle.
Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
4 animals on the hands. Well, there's a phone. I'm looking at this dead body real quick. Whore. Naked. But she seems peaceful. It doesn't seem like I don't see the exit wound. Was it a cut to the neck? Or was it poison? There's definitely her blood. Or something got carved in there. Maybe it was a cut of the throat. But she doesn't seem horrified. It seemed like she got killed and she was just simply let down and displayed.
The message. Here, too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
Right. But the thing is, if it was a gunshot, it'd be way more bloodier. If it was a knife, right? Because the thing is, if you get a knife slit or you got stabbed, you're gonna be in a crazy painful position, and your face and lips and mouth wouldn't exactly be like that either, right? And it would be a lot more gross. But then again, you know, video game logic. Unless there's a poison that exists that does make you cough and throw up blood like no tomorrow. Again, I am not a toxologist, so does that too. But yeah, because like, I mean, blunt damage can work, right? Blunt damage doesn't necessarily have to always be messy, right? But there can still be. I mean, that's one way to go about it. You could be a knockout, right? Literally knock her out with blunt damage. But we will see some kind of evidence of that damage, maybe, right? And then slit the throat and then do that, right? Like this mess here, and then use blood to ride. I mean, I would say there'd be more of a mess though, unless it's just they took a knife and they just carved it in. And then maybe the blunt trauma and damage that did that knocked her out, or they just lethal injection or something. I don't know. There's a lot of things there. The body's tampered with in case they're running about yet.
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
Empty fireplace for animals. I said, what have we seen a sub for animals holding something? Is the family photo supposed to be representative of that?
We should call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in
A
years.
bunker, probably. Yeah, there'd be definitely more splatter, right?
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Is it? Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna call them yet. I need to figure this out. Is it a representative like the Kings or something?
Nice.
Yeah.
Codex. The human is a mythical creature appearing in many stories and legends. Usually appears as a wise creature, a keeper of secrets. It is also a dual nature because chaos and destruction follow in its wake. According to most, the essence of its symbolism lies in the fact that certain secrets require a substantial price to be paid. By uncovering these secrets, we bring a curse upon ourselves. Some believe humans are the messengers of Nakvatiri, the god of nothingness, and usually depict them as angels with wings. Okay. clues. Bird. Wait, what kind of bird is that? Wolf? So there's a stork, a sheep goat, a tiger, a wolf, a lion. What the fuck? I don't think I'm supposed to solve that. 5, 5, 5, 1, 1, 1. The icons. I'll take a look in a moment.
PD, how can I help you?
Oh, yeah.
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street, 37, Flowerville.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street, 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry!
Like a pro.
Wow, Sonny.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Memory of a chicken. Alright, we can't solve it. It's some kind of sign. Yeah, there's some things I can't really click on either.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because the hint we gave was like, where have we seen 4 animals like holding or pointing to something? We run, dude. So this isn't the place to be then. I think we're supposed to solve it, but I have no clue. Well, let's see, Clawville maybe. Okay, something is definitely supposed to happening over there. Okay. City's crest. Oh, it's the
Did you ever
crest.
notice?
You know,
Really?
maybe all animals are equal, but
Huh. So
Our king's a
that's why
fox
our
and not a
king's
sheep or a bird.
Fox and not a sheep or a bird, right?
it's maybe a little late.
So
but
the
you're
lord of
starting
this
to get it,
country or
detective.
state is a fox. So we have the lion, the stork. What the hell is that? Is that a goat up there? Stork, lion, fox. Okay, I think that's the hint. Yeah, let's go back. Stork, lion, fox. It was a sheep or something, right? Yep.
Hello there. What could this be? Maybe a piece of a painting.
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out. It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
I don't even know what the hell it is, but it has some red writing or something on it. Okay, well, we're time to leave. I think we're done here. So. You can't click kind of more. There's the shoe, the word. There's nothing else? Nope. Okay, well, we did it. Now we have to skedaddle. There's anywhere. There's something missing. Oh,
Listen, doll, we have some questions.
okay.
Make it quick, boys. I'm busy.
Listen, doll. Meow, see? Meow, no respect, but meow.
You wrote that down?
It burned into my...
Mine. Shoe.
Stop staring at it. You're freaking me out.
Okay. I just like shoes.
Oh my gosh,
Hurry,
shoes.
hell, Marty, I don't want to know.
He's something, all right. God damn it, Marty.
I really shouldn't be here, you know? It's New Year's Eve. I should be out partying, not dealing with this shit.
Well, it's a little late for that. I told you it was going to be a rough ride.
What you told me was it's gonna take a few hours and it's practically nothing.
And you believed me.
Yeah, I was an idiot.
There you go.
Nope. Purse?
Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is.
So a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too
Smear.
illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what she wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here. Bourbon in my office.
Booze does sound good.
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Right answer. SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
Huh. Mullins newsstand. Tiny kiosk in the heart of Calavera Hills. It's small, almost invisible, but hides one of the most crucial things in this shithole. Knowledge. Shithole's right, mate. Oh, we can go through some things now. Okay, let's go to the club real quick.
So what are we doing here again, Sonny?
I don't know. Maybe we could question Natasha.
Do you think she's here?
Who knows, Marty? We'll see.
There's Philmar. Maybe he knows something.
Yeah, maybe he's not drunk as a skunk.
Stop projecting onto others, old chicken.
Ah, shut the
Okay.
clock up, Marty.
Shut the clock up.
No, I'm sorry I hurt your precious feelings, Boss Bird.
Bruh. Yo, both the bouncers are here now. Dude, that bird is eerie looking. Look, he's just staring at you menacingly.
Hey, boys, tell me, is Natasha still inside?
I can't give you any information about that, gentlemen. I'm sorry.
French.
The
go-
regulations. I know. We've gotten used to it.
I am glad to hear that.
And your boss, Wessler? Can we find him in the VIP lounge?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that either.
But we can take a look for ourselves, right?
No problem, gentlemen.
Thanks, Wooly.
Your friend's not the talkative type, is he? He understands what we're saying, right?
Yes.
Don't anger me, chicken, or I'll tear out your throat before you could say hemp seed.
Ha! Just try, Fleabag.
Hey, folks, relax. The night's still young. We'll have plenty of time to tear each other's throats out, but right now we're busy.
Do goats eat meat?
Ha! You're right.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Looks like a demon to me.
Philmar looks a bit soaked, doesn't he?
Well, it is raining.
I
feel like
didn't
goats
mean the
do.
rain, Marty.
Because if they will,
Yeah, I know.
they're herbivores. my
Hey,
God.
old bird. What are you waiting for
He looks
out here
sloshed.
in
Look,
the
look,
rain?
look at his eye. Look at that. Look, look. Look at that.
Is that you, boys? I'm a little, tired.
I can see that, pal.
Oh, it's all right. I just can't find my car. I don't see very well in the rain.
I feel like he's gonna get murdered.
pretty bad. I should wear glasses.
Chickens eat me too? Yeah, you had. I had PTSD memories as a
Wearing
kid.
glasses.
Oh. No, it came back to me. I just remembered. So one of the chicks on my grandpa's farm, I think they're like, one of their wings or something got caught on the fence and like scraped across their back and into the skin. And so there was a long line of blood. And then the other chicks, like, it's like instinct. It's like they smelled weakness and they immediately turned. Then the whole customer, and they just went rapid after their own sibling and just murderized them all. Like, oh my god, they're just eating, they're killing him. Oh Jesus. Yeah, chickens were killing each other. Yep. And then my dad told me, was like, yeah, raising farm animals is not easy, man, especially if you're trying to do ducks and chickens. They'll fucking eat each other. I was like, what? Yeah. That was one of the lessons I learned as a kid. I just saw like murder right there. They're the closest to dinos. We eating dinosaurs, man. We eating dinosaurs. Chimken dino nuggies. Holy fuck. My god.
Yeah, it's funny.
There ain't nothing funny about it, Snowflake.
Whoa, all right, sorry.
Have you seen Natasha or Ibn since we left?
Ibn? He scampered off a long time ago. Natasha? I haven't seen her.
Thanks anyway, pal. Good luck with finding your car. You want some help?
Lost his car to get
Could
stolen.
it be that I didn't come here by car? What do you think, Sonny? You old friend?
I already tried. Tickets were close to
Well,
dinos,
I
dude.
wouldn't know that, Phil, but
Got me messed up.
you take care, all right?
Same thing with ducks, right?
Ah, you're telling me? Oh, that's funny.
Let's go.
This car's still here, and Wessler's already gone. That means it's not his car.
It's like your first day as a detective. You didn't consider that he could have multiple cars?
Huh. You could be right.
Sometimes I think you breathe in too much gun smoke, Marty.
But I love the smell so much.
Well done, Marty. Olivia's over there. The squirrel chick is no longer here. He's a
Hello
good
again, Bojack.
BoJack Horseman.
Please don't call me that, sir.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Sir.
What's your name again?
Well, if you really must know, I'm Lance, sir.
Okay, Lance. Listen, it's very important.
Oh, please, sir. Don't get me involved in anything. I just want to get my shift over with and go home to sleep.
I'm gonna sleep. Oh my god.
Relax. There won't be a problem. Just answer the questions honestly. If I must, let's give it a try.
Right, kid.
Lance.
Lance.
Yeah. So, have you seen Natasha since her performance?
Oh, no. Don't ask me anything about Miss Kitsenko and Mr. Wessler. It could cost me my job or even more.
Hey, it's a matter of national security.
National
It could
security.
Yeah, see, it could be. So, if you help, you won't only be helping us, but the crown and the whole city of Clawville. Oh, okay, all right. Just stop that chicken shit, will ya? I saw Natasha, yeah. She came down, spoke with someone, then stormed out the front door.
Stop the chicken shit, he says. My
And
god.
then what happened?
She came right back in 2 or 3 minutes later, soaked to the bone. She was in a hurry. She went up to her suite, then came back down and left.
Uh-oh.
And you haven't seen her since.
I genuinely haven't seen her ever since, sir.
Thanks, Lance. You've been a great help.
I'm happy to hear that.
So Natasha had left.
Seems so, but she never arrived at the weekend house.
then?
Then we'll stay with the original plan. We'll gather our thoughts at the office and go over everything we know.
Okay, Boss Bird. Lead the way.
All right, well, we got that information. So cliche. Police station before the
Phyllis and
newsstand.
Roy's are nowhere to be seen. Praise the great wild ones.
Well, let's hope this is a good omen.
Maybe finally the pincushions have started
They
to
have
do
their
something
gods,
with
too.
themselves.
The god of creation, god of destruction, and god of nothingness.
And maybe it's not a coincidence,
I
since
think-
we've just found a dead body, Marty.
Yeah. What can I say? The night's starting to get off, huh?
Well,
Just like the good old
the
days.
nothingness anyway.
Let's just hope there won't be any more surprises tonight.
You don't believe that, do you, boss?
Oh, there's that guy. Officer Parkman.
Hey, Mon. Is the boss, angry today?
Angry? That's an understatement.
I see the New Year's madness has started. Everyone busy?
As normal, boys. The city's gone crazy, and we already have our first dead body. They found a girl in Flowerville. It's a nasty case.
What do we know about it?
Sonny, you know I can't tell you.
Oh, come on, Mon. I only have 120 days left. We could pretend these are my last beautiful days.
The retirement.
On my feathers, Sonny, stop that. It's so not your style.
Ah, he's been like this all day.
Shut up, Marty. Come on, Mon.
All right. Though I don't know much. The girl was found inside a house. I won't tell you the address. I have a hunch you already know.
Uh-oh.
Why do you think that?
Never mind. Anyway, she was naked, but there wasn't any sign of a struggle. There was a message written on the wall and on her back, too.
Okay. No sign of a struggle. Well, we didn't fully confirm that. Okay. They took paint and wrote on her body the word whore, right? We also didn't really confirm they took a knife or whatever and like dug it into her. Actually, no. If you were to dig into a body with a knife to write something, there would be a lot of dripping. There would be a lot of dripping. The wounds would drip out blood. It would be dripping onto the floor and along the skin. Did she get drugged? Or was she so slopped up on alcohol? Maybe she drank a lot of booze and they offed her like that.
That's all?
That's all.
Thanks, Mon.
You're not gonna ask what the message was?
Oh yeah, what was it?
You already know, don't you?
Ah, I'm an open book to you, Mon.
One I've read too many times.
Ooh.
I see the boss is ready to explode today.
What did you expect? The madness kicked in and he's gotta be at the PD. Deputy Malloy's blind drunk.
What's the name of the old man's wife again? Poor lady.
Marcia. She was waiting here for a while too, hoping it'll only take a few minutes. But as soon as they saw the state Malloy was in, she got into a taxi and went home.
Oh.
So that's why the old hound's so angry.
Please, boys, don't make him more so, all right?
Unfortunately, I can't promise that, doll.
As usual.
That's oof. So Chief's wife was here waiting for him, and then they saw that dude in there, and then she was like, "Oh, yep."
Look what we
Fuck.
found, Mon. Does this mean anything to you?
It's beautiful. Embossed, gilded. These are rare. But I've never seen anything like this one before. Where's it from?
I'm afraid that's a secret, at least for now.
You haven't taken vital evidence from a crime scene, I hope.
Oh, what are you thinking?
On my feathers. You're gonna be in trouble, boys.
Only if we don't wrap it up, Mon. Listen, Mon, that girl they found in Flowerville.
You've seen her, right?
Yes, we were first on the scene.
Boys, you know I should report you immediately, don't you?
We know, Mon. We're only asking for a little more time. We're hot on the trail. If you learn anything, would you, please tell us?
Are you crazy?
Hey, keep it down. Blood boils right behind us.
Please, Mon. It's a matter of life and death.
Literally.
Damn. Okay, but only because I can see how much it means to you.
Thanks, doll. We'll be forever grateful. Good old Fillmore hasn't been sniffing around here recently.
Yeah, he was here a week and a half ago. He used the archives and took out some public records.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and he asked me out for a coffee.
I hope you said no.
Why are you so interested, Marty?
No, I'm not. I just...
I told him no. Just like I told you no on all 25 occasions.
Whoa.
Glad to hear that.
Do you like to hear you got severely burned? You fool? Easy, man.
Officer Barkman, one of Blood Boil's little proteges. Shouting in 3, 2, 1.
And action.
Martin, what the hell do you think you're doing?
We're just patrolling, sir.
At the station?
No, we're here for something else, sir.
You missed me, huh?
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. I mean...
Why are you grinning, Santino?
I can't grin, sir. I have a beak.
Oh, be
Have a
cute.
beak.
I can see it in your eyes.
Should I close them, sir?
Don't you peck at me, chicken, you hear?
We're not even here anymore, Chief. We just quickly stopped by for something.
Get out of my sight.
Yes, sir.
He's pissed. All right, well, that's done. Newsstand.
Should we say hi to the old beaver?
Sure.
Beaver.
Mullen is an old friend, so he certainly deserves a hello. And we do need information.
Few people know as much about Clawville as the old wood chomper. An encyclopedia in the flesh.
Yeah, he always has something.
People. There he be. Hercules Mullen. Hercules! Old and full of secrets like the city itself. Mullen's an old comrade from before the times of the Chicken Police. So from terribly long ago. I used to call him Uncle Mullen even when I was just a fresh patrolman. You know, he's only a couple years older than me. He represents many things I want him to become. Honest, wise, and always cheerful. Mullen knows almost everything about everyone worth knowing. We should use this to our advantage. Lawyers.
Murdoch and Falcon is a famous law firm in Clawville, run by a blind bat and a bird-brained falcon.
Blind Bat and Burn Brain Falcon. Wow.
A taxi company for the upper class only, politicians and gangsters.
Fontaine, Superior, Fontaine.
Mullen's car, ancient but kind of beautiful, like the old beaver himself. Chandler's used to be quite a prestigious cafe. Magnificent animals had breakfast here, and in the evenings, philosophers and writers would get drunk together and argue. The place is now just a second-hand bookshop, just a shadow of its former self, like so many things in this city, like me. Some things are indestructible, right?
Yeah. Mullen's kiosk's been here since I was a little chick. My old man used to drive here from the other side of town for his daily papers.
Yeah, many still do. He certainly is something.
Mullen's a wizard from a forgotten age.
Yeah, kind of. The Clawville Chronicle, the most read and probably the most biased newspaper in the city. It's supposed to be a royalist rag, but the separatist overtones are getting stronger and stronger every day. we're getting older and older, and Mullen's not changing a bit. Where's the justice in that?
He's just eternal.
Like an ancient god or something.
Beaver's gonna for a
Or the
long time, right?
personification of the city.
What a lovely thought. But if the city took shape, it would most likely be some kind of vermin.
Yeah, true.
I mean, the city
But
was
that
built on the
wasn't very
backs of
politically
insects.
correct.
And it got forced
coming
into
from
ghettos.
You, pal.
Hey, you know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know, Marty. You're too good for this world.
Aw, thanks, boss.
It wasn't a compliment, Marty.
Sometimes when people look at vermin, they also think of insects, not just rats.
Hey, Hercule. What's up, old friend?
Hello, me lads. It's good to see you.
His
What are you
voice.
doing around here where you never see a cat go by?
We're working, Uncle Mullen, just like you. But I'm afraid we're also walking a little bit outside the law.
But it's New Year's Eve. Couldn't it wait a bit? Whatever the case is, it can't be that serious.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
What a compliment. But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh, full of ambition. And little Marty had been just a chick when he was already coming here every day with his daddy, eh? You're like me sons, so you are.
Aw, thanks, Uncle Mullen.
Huh. He's a cool guy. Lisa, are you and Mo gonna do dig grind or just chill, I guess? Fun fantasy. Alright, let's take a look here.
Ibn's a ruthless
was
gangster, that's for sure. But he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way. And that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they tried. They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibn's #1 thug, came here and threatened me more than once. If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my cold dead carcass.
Oh, looks like it worked.
I'm too much for them, lads. Or I'm just too famous around here to get rid of. We could say Ibn's almost almighty, but he avoids scandal like rats avoid fire.
That's a good one.
I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence. So, he usually listens to reason.
Yeah, when I talked to him tonight, he seemed confused, dissolute, and impetuous to me.
That's uncharacteristic. Are you sure it was him?
Are you joking? Ibn Wessler's not usually confused with anyone else.
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know? Nobody gets it. Not even the beavers.
Good one again.
Hey, Martin, my lad, what's up? How's that beautiful wife of yours?
Laura's perfectly fine, thank you.
It's crazy you could grab an amazing woman like her, son. Are you blackmailing her with something?
I missed your famous beaver humor.
I'm just messing with you, son. Anyway, you look good. You're in good shape. You look more like a turkey than a rooster, if you ask me.
Thanks.
This is priceless. Thanks, Hercule. We'll be back again soon.
Hercule, that
Yeah,
Hercules.
sure will.
He's just burning him.
Nice girl. She used to come here for a while, but I think she moved downtown.
Yeah, she's the poster girl for workaholism. She lives in an apartment across from the PD, but sleeps at the station, if she sleeps at all.
Some animals just race and race through the years of their life until someone stops them and makes them wind down.
Is there someone like that waiting for everyone?
Indeed there is, somewhere. Usually not where we're looking for them.
Yeah, right.
Huh.
How's Desiree?
what about her?
Desiree?
She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife.
Desiree.
And I still don't get why she hasn't left me already.
Because she's too much like you stubborn old dam builder.
You see, you're right about that, sonny boy.
And, the cubs?
Cubs? More like jumbo cubs. Johnson's a hotshot lawyer in Galadia, and Timmy also left Clawville to try his luck in Grassmore. But who could blame them?
Good move.
Ah, yeah, but they visit me often, though. They're good kids.
I know, pal. They're from a good litter.
If you say so, sonny.
I really like Mullen.
You know anything about a woman named Natasha Katsenko?
Sonny boy, what have you gotten yourself into again? That lass is Ibn Wessler's protege, to put it politely. She's the crown jewel of the city. A shining new star. If you dare talk to a gal such as her, you can expect some serious lead poisoning, me boy.
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now. We're in it, Uncle. Up to our combs.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beaver, get to the end of it as quickly as you can, and try to make it out with all your feathers.
Yeah, that's the plan. But do you know anything about her? Anything, interesting?
As I've heard, Natasha is quite a mysterious lass. She came from the Stavonian Tsardom and fled to Clawville, but from what? No one knows. Some years of her life are shrouded in mystery, and that rarely means good.
You're right about that. So, that's your advice? Be careful?
At least, sonny boy. And one more thing.
What's that?
Never fall in love with a woman like her.
Thanks, Hercule. I wasn't planning to.
Nobody plans to, sonny. Just take care of each other, okay? And always carry a good gun in your pocket.
Oh, I always have one in every pocket, old-timer.
I know, Martin. I know.
Wow.
What's up, old man? Is everything all right?
Me bones are creaking. My eyesight's getting more and more blurry. And sometimes I hear sounds that aren't even there. I think I'm getting old. Or maybe I've gone crazy already. But the old ticker's still ticking. So, here I am.
Ah, it's good to still have an old familiar spot in the city.
Ah, nothing lasts forever, boys. So, what is this dirt you've ended up in again, eh?
Just a simple case, strumming personal strings. That's why I couldn't refuse it. You know the tune.
Well, yeah. Same old song, eh?
Yeah, it's a classic. Mullen never closes his kiosk, not even on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Are beavers nocturnal? We know where Natasha came to Clawville from, but there are several years in her life that are completely dark to us. Not even all-knowing Mullen could tell us more about her. Definitely wherever she came from followed her. Her family definitely part of something. Ibn's dirty little paws reach every dark corner of the city. Even good old Mullen was approached by his men several times. Huh. Monica. Monica is such a workaholic that she even moved into the block opposite the PD, but despite the move, she still sleeps at the station very often. If she even sleeps, that is. Old Mullen kids flew out of the nest a long time ago, but he's eternal and unstoppable. There's like some kind of ancient rock the city is built upon. Am I winning? We just met a really awesome beaver. I think he has like Irish accent or something. He's awesome, very wholesome, and funny as shit too. Back of these. Are you doing some more prey runs? You know, doing some degrind?
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, What did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
I got a bad feeling we about to have a shootout soon.
What are we doing here?
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. Figure out what's next.
All right.
And what is next, boss?
Time to
bird?
use my brain.
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far. So, how did this whole case start?
Investigate. Clues, items. How does whole case start? Also suspects. What is this boot? No. Strange threats. This all started with her. Okay, now what? Natasha and Molly. Card, Natasha's key, letter. What am I doing? The letter? Let it stack up or something? My brain. You can have 16 characters put on. Nice. But what do I do? Oh. Say a chance to her. I gotta drag the thing. The makers is Natasha and the threats. What's the connection? They make her suspicious. She's the source of them. Clearly for her. They were clearly addressed to her.
Yeah, the threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
Okay. Not sure. So these are items. This is a clue. Natasha is afraid? No. So it's one of these. Natasha's key letter. Magnum. Strange list.
But there was something Natasha didn't speak about.
She kept it
Natasha
secret.
is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
I wonder how Osmo's fight with the demons went. How the hell is Lewis a part of it? Wait, is his name on here?
But what could we do with this list? I know only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis.
Oh, that's
We
right.
must ask him if we want to get out
His
of this dead
family
end.
name is prestigious, and he goes and drives a lot of these famous people around. Case closed.
So the card is maybe a dead end. The piece of painting too.
But the list Philmar gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar circles.
Lamar.
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Bruh.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the Bunny Man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's worth a call.
You know his number?
That's a lot of riches
By
there, at
heart.
least.
555-932. I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
Say bruh,
I think there's family stuff in there.
wife and daughter.
What? Why are you staring at me?
I don't know. I'm still not used to us working together again.
Really? I didn't get used to it for 10 years, if that helps.
Only 9, Marty. Only 9.
Only 9.
Look, I'm sorry I dragged you into this, Marty. And Laura, what about her?
She's used to it. Every New Year's the same. You know, since that special one.
Special
Don't
one.
say it.
That
What happened?
Bloody New Year's. Yeah. So Laura's probably at home, waiting for me on the couch, staring into a candle and killing a bottle of wine. Or 2.
You can get out of this any time.
Wow.
You know that, don't you?
If you start something, finish it, right? Let's just make it through alive, okay? Or Laura will bite off my head. Literally.
What is she,
I'm
dude?
on it, partner.
This man is so nuts that he's dating a predator. Hmm. Nine, 3, 2.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
A real case? With the chicken police? Of course, Sonny. I'll be over in a few minutes.
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
One? Just another second.
Okay.
Good old rabbit. I can always rely on it.
Good old rabbit.
Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't
let's
mention
consider
it.
Remington.
Besides, it was my big dream
Dream.
to help you with a serious case.
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
Well,
Well, these names, I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class, politicians, business people. Oh my. Even the commander of the Royal Guard.
Damn.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
Fuck.
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes, she's a very lovely young lady.
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Flowerville. Rochester Street 37?
Yes, exactly. Why?
Luck.
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
Oh, shit.
This?
This?
Oh, my goodness.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
You see, I also have one of these.
A card? Like this? Really?
Yes. It's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
How exclusive?
Club.
Very.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the sweltering Nile.
But that's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that. It's something completely different.
Calm down, Lewis. We're not going to tell anybody.
Thank you so much.
He has
It
access
is
to
rather
it too.
embarrassing.
Interesting.
Listen, Lewis. How do we get in?
Club brothel.
Want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the 3rd time today, I think.
I don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately van disappeared.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
Oh my.
I didn't see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken, she usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows. She was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
We found out as much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy.
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's undoubtedly an alias.
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family.
Oh shit.
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that awful night.
You're probably right.
Stavonian massacre. What up, be new? What's happening? Thanks, bro, for the read. What it do? What it do? What it do, everybody? I need to look that up real quick. We're trying to crack a case. There's a lot of things that are just happening right now. My brain is just on fire. What is the Stavonian massacre? I do console 12. Let's see, Clawville Chronicle, Margomek the Marauder, Cobbler District. Ingress more. Assaulting an almost legendary luxury brothel that's visited mainly by members of the upper crust and by Lewis, as it turned out recently. Interesting. Learn more about the guy. Well, it seems like Althorpe likes to kill time in a very luxurious way. Yep. Saltering Nile. Okay. So we have no information about the Stavonian massacre. So whatever it is, it has to do with the death of a royal family or a bunch of people or something. We don't really have any information about that. Okay.
What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there?
No, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go for company.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The wealthy who have a taste.
Yes, of course.
Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species, yes. But stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists, right?
Oh, don't
worry for
the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near the place.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little bit, equivocal.
Say about these old cocks. Old cocks. Shit. Yeah. So it looks like in this luxurious brothel, the courtesans, prostitutes, but they know how to defend themselves quite well. So femme fatales. I see. All right, well, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna take a quick break and need to get me a drink and stuff. But anyway, enjoy the commercial break video. Be right back. Shit. Woohoo! I'm real get you, bitch. Feels good. It's tricky. Zam!
Oh, hey! You must be the JV team!
Skidoo. Squeeze! Sword! Huddle! Summon it! Tiger! Oh! Did I just slap him? Did I just slap him out of the game? Suck on that. There you go, Tomas. You can look at this. Oh, oh God. Wow. All that grime and shit. Ooh. That is nasty. Boom. It's tricky. Wah. I must do the sacred ritual. Break my horse's legs. Oh. I keep like holding R1 to run for some reason. I don't know. Oh! Oh! Lenny's horse has died. Oh. What the fuck? Oh. All right, and I'm back just in time. It's some funny mystery, you chaos. But yeah, dentist. That's ow. That's something else. I'll tell you what. So we got talking to the dude about a brothel. Thank you, Margot. Wait. So I guess we're done here. The sweltering Nile. Oh, we can't go anywhere else. Alright. I eventually need to go to the dentist myself. My God. Chapter 2, The Kill.
To Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species. So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Shit.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes. We've arrived.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
That's a fox. Foxy lady. Receptionist. I think that's a zebra. Bird fella. Dog dame. A lemur. Look at this. Let's call it for you. Oh, the picture. Look. A dog dame. Fellas, ladies. The lemur chick. The lemur chick reminds me of like classy, like stuck up bitches. Bird fella. Bunch of pictures. Foxy lady. I dig. Picture. Well then, that is quite daring.
I don't even know. Good gods!
Hey, keep it down, Marty.
I see it now. Of all that's furry.
Yes, it's very furry. Or more like, shaggy.
Shit.
Holy fur. You swallowed so hard, the whole place shook.
Are you kidding me? I've never seen anything like this before. Is this even legal?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. Vice?
You really must be joking. Vice in Clawville?
Okay. I was pulling your leg.
Broke her patch to
But
the point
still,
where
it's a little hot in here.
it's
Now
getting
cool
hot
down,
in here.
Marty. Don't even look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend, whom you love more than anything.
You don't need to tell me. All I'm thinking about is her.
With a hatchet in her hand.
More like my nuggets.
That's...
She got your Chimken nuggies in her hand, bruh. Oh, I can't even. That's a lizard. This is a deer? That's like a... That poodle.
Laura.
That's it, Marty. Just slowly turn away from the pictures.
Laura.
That's it, Marty. Just slowly turn.
Så det alltså är det så
That woman, she's familiar.
Do you think it's her? The broad from the Bloody New Year's?
God damn it, Marty. Do you have to say it out loud? It gives me goosebumps.
Wait.
Chicken bumps more like.
Anyway, I don't know if it's really her. I always get confused by the exotic ones, but yeah, maybe.
Honestly, it gives me the creeps.
Yeah, me too.
So, the thing that happened, the incident at the theater, the thing that caused them to basically stop working together was some chick. I knew it because the hand that fell down looked a very feminine hand. It had to be someone of exotic race, like this one, because the feather fell down. So was Marty shooting at her? Because he shot Sonny with a shotgun behind his back, and the feather had to be Sonny's or something. Oh shit! I have questions.
These brides are elegant, just like Laszlo said.
Lewis.
What do you think could be the old rabbit's type? Fluffy tails, furry ears, a raspy tongue?
Oh, for the love of all the gods, stop it.
But just think about it.
Please shut up, Marty.
She's what I call an exotic beauty.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak in the knees for stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself. And let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected, if you want to know.
Yeah, old fart. Yeesh. That guy's stare gives me the creeps.
That's literally bald eagle.
I can see why.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
What did you just say?
Huh? What? Me? Nothing.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you be so kind as to help me?
She got southern
With
accent?
pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for
Shit.
God's sake.
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
What the fuck is this the horny meter?
Oh, thank you, honey.
Marty, ma'am. Marty McChicken.
Thank you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
Anytime, ma'am. Anytime.
This game, brother.
I think she must be the receptionist.
Bravo, Mr. Detective.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just entertains you to act that way.
Bruh.
Well, you know, that's a good question.
That's exactly what I mean.
My name is Day-Night Diamond. Welcome to the sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He
Shit.
doesn't visit places like this very often. Me neither, to be honest.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
You're absolutely right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want, any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service. I'll gladly answer any of your questions.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
It's fucking hilarious. Okay, the bloody New Year's Eve. That night that changed Sonny and Marty's lives forever. It started with a strange call and an unexpected visit from a tigress, and in a hatching house where the duo had to witness an unprecedented massacre. Sonny became personally involved in the case when a strange figure in a top hat targeted his family. Oh, but escaped before he could have been apprehended. In truth, the case was never officially closed. But under the pressure of the Attorney General, the papers had reported as the glorious triumph of the Chimken police. This is where the legend originates from, started by an unfortunate lie. What? Oh, shit. Okay. Alan is Spectacle and a unexpected tigress. So, I guess this tigress or predator was basically in the what do you call the place where like kids are put at in the hospital? What do you call that? Be gone, band. But yeah, so basically this person was basically killing kids left and right. And apparently like Sonny's family was in there too. That's freaking a top hat. So there was somebody else involved too. I think so there's probably like two figures at this point. Under the pressure of the Attorney General, the papers reported as okay. So whoever that person in the top hat was definitely had connections so that they could be safeguarded. That's fucked up. Their legend started, even though they did not close the case, and it's built on the lie of lives. Like a bunch of young lives got massacred for their legend to happen. Dude, that's kind of fucked. Now, yeah, dude. My legend, my career is because a bunch of kids got murdered and shit, and part of my family was being targeted. It's great. Beautiful, calm, professional, and probably a courtesan. Pretty zero reception behind the desk now. Okay.
I wouldn't want to offend you, far from it, but it's evident you're from the police, even without this.
Is it that obvious?
No, it isn't, but, you know, here in the Nile, we have a keen eye for this kind of thing.
Right. I understand, ma'am.
Okay.
Do you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our establishment.
I see. How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Touche.
Yeah, that's true.
Does this list mean anything to you?
This? I'm not sure. No, nothing.
Don't you see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
I see. Oh, thank you. Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Much obliged.
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink, perhaps?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Beauty is relative.
Yep.
How young is this girl? Damn.
This place is clogged up.
Do you think they're forced to do this?
Marty, we're not here for that. Just for the information we need.
Yeah, but you know what, Sonny? We're fortunate to be able to choose what we do with our lives, huh?
You are, Marty. You have the chance to work with Santino Featherland. Me, on the other hand.
Aha.
Wow.
Is he a bouncer or a guest? I'd rather not ask.
May I invite...
No, thank you.
Oh.
Maybe I go to the
I
door.
apologize for the wait.
Oh,
Please, come with me, gentlemen.
did I ask
So
her
you were
everything?
successful.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
You mean that, Madame Savas?
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so...
Crocodile face.
Yes,
Please, miss, take us to her.
with pleasure.
Madame Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, Former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
Shit.
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilenites.
Ah,
Egyptian crocodile? Egyptian?
Sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah, interesting.
Thank you.
Ancestors indeed. Every kind of book. Owls don't blink. With some piece of my mind. What is a reptile? Wait.
There are books here on quite a variety of topics. There are
The death
books
of a
here
horse.
on quite a
Really? Is it
There are books here on
slime and punishment? Yep. Dead clock. 9 and well, should be 12.
Is that the time already?
Nope.
Have you noticed your clock's not working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time. It's a decoration. A memento.
It's beautiful.
Indeed.
Be right back, folks. Alright, it's false alarm. All good. Okay. A little special, I guess. There's the portrait of her picture of Zywas. Is
What a painting. Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old. You know, I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Marty.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone. Every age has its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty is not in the looks anymore.
I agree, ma'am.
So she is the legendary Madame Zavas. Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Zadino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the Chicken Police is always one step ahead of the Chicken Police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time here.
and the name.
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion is everything.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge. As long as you're not wading through muddy waters.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well, too.
Oh, shit. Clues. There's only a spy in Courtesan, Madame Zawal's arrested brother. We better be careful of her reputation, not all throughout the wilderness. Bro, am I gonna have to compete against her? Oh, shit. The Nile Knight is an ancient culture gone extinct. He used to be a huge, substantial empire in the southwestern tropical region of the wilderness. One famous, still living representative of this culture is Madame Zawal, the legendary spy master in Courtesan. Zawaus. Crocodilus niluctus. Crocodili. Her smile is fake. Her story is fake, but the danger is real. Shit. Madame Zawal is a spy in Kurdistan who was already a legend when I was still just a little chick. There were tales about her beauty and her lethal coldness. Time never stopped for her either. It was just meaningless dangerous than what the legends say. Now she spends her days as the owner of a luxury brothel of the sweltering Nile.
As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these. And our employees, of course.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
No.
I thought so. Yes, thank you. Lewis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Lewis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
The mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That means yes.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes. But I can't tell you more about it. No.
Discretion is key.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful.
This place isn't just our home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really? How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago. Unity, love, freedom.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Come on, folks. Sorry about that important messaging. Dude, I read this wrong. I thought I was gonna get a call interview at like 12. I'm like, if I interview at midnight, no.
Deceit is everything to Zavos. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
I had to deal with the spy folks. Wish me luck. The seed is everything to Zawas. She used to be a spy, so I take her every word with a grain of salt. Detective Meter. Who is behind the legend, Ms. Zawas? Who are you really?
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavas? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Survivor. Tell me, were you really the king's spy? Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger. That's something you must know even better than I.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals. Am I right?
That's true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot? What makes you still believe so much in the institution of monarchy?
You know, I always adapt, but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
You'd rather die then?
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you, but yes, exactly.
I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
Both.
Spies, of course.
No?
I must disappoint you. But there aren't many groups as loyal and unwavering as the spies, Mr. Featherland.
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe you.
Doesn't it get 10? Are you fucking kidding me? Why did you decide to open a brothel? What is Sultan Nile? Is it really just a luxury brothel?
What is the Sweltering Nile? Is it really just a luxury brothel?
First of all, it's what it looks like. Luxurious relaxation with luxurious ladies and gentlemen. For wealthy ladies and gentlemen with luxurious needs.
And under the surface?
If you're insinuating that my girls are kind of spies, you're on the wrong track. On a very wrong track, to be precise.
Don't they have confidential information on almost all the wealthy bachelors of Clawville?
Bachelors? Don't be naive. Almost exclusively married men visit here.
Well, then my question is even more valid.
Of course, they know much. Many visit here who don't care about sex, Mr. Featherland. Some come here to talk. And meanwhile, they inadvertently say a lot about themselves.
Which makes them easy targets for blackmail, right?
It could, yes. But even the assumption is offensive.
God damn, I am losing, folks. Ugh.
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
She's tough.
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant, so she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
That's why she's called a whore.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Savas is a true survivor.
Dangerous.
Always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
Oh, it's hard. Is Dan just a survivor? Why'd you take her in?
Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Was Natasha alone?
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone, barefoot, only a thin nightgown on her.
Did she tell you what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes, that was the first thing I asked. But no, she didn't tell me. We became very good friends, but I still don't know what happened to her and where she came from, or how she knew about this place and the rear entrance.
And you weren't bothered by all those secrets?
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No. It didn't bother me. I make a living out of secrets, Mr. Featherland.
I see.
That was a good 20. Before
Do
Clawville.
you know where Natasha came from? Before Clawville.
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stavonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stavonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland, yes. Curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
We're getting better in the detective meter.
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But I haven't heard from her in weeks. The truth is, I've started to worry about her.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No. Natasha's not the kind to talk about her feelings.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself. When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zavas?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful maid Natasha, and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stovonian origins. Perhaps it's something else.
So you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
I see. Thank you, madam.
Falling in love. Well, that was positive.
How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do, because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, Detective. Yes, anytime.
Decent. That's how you do it, part. Not quite like all times, but you still got all remember some tricks. Natasha worked at the Salting Nile brothel before Eben was discovered and got her out of there. I'm gonna try again.
Is everything. Who's behind?
Justin.
And you managed. Tell me, were you really the king's spy?
If that's such an open secret, then I haven't been doing my job very well, isn't that right? Yes, I was a spy. But that's such a blunt way of putting it. I always say I used to undertake confidential, generally political assignments of a delicate nature for the king that were in the interests of national security.
Put that way, it sounds rather romantic.
Don't believe the cheap fiction, Mr. Featherland. Espionage is anything but romantic.
I believe you, madam.
If you must know, I only did it because I believed I could protect those that I serve. Weapons have only one use in this world. To keep the peace. Yes. I always thought about myself and my craft that way.
Thank you for your honesty, ma'am. Why did you decide to open a brothel?
You know, this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the great alien plague, a hatchery. Then, young mothers lived here who had nowhere else to go. That's when I took over.
Young mothers and prostitutes. That feels like a sharp turn.
No, it didn't happen like that, of course. The process took 20 years, but one thing remains the same. I wanted to help girls who had nothing and no one. To help them.
And this was the best you could do, helping them sell their bodies.
You see things very superficially, Mr. Featherland. We're a family, who helped each other even at the worst of times, took care of each other, and what's most important, survived. Yes, survive, no matter the cost.
And it's the cherry on top of the most treasured secrets of the rich and famous.
Very insightful, Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power, as they say. And we know a lot about powerful animals that could be used as weapons. Or the opposite. That could avert a war.
You finish your pumpkin pie? Nice.
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant. So she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family.
How you doing, buddy? You
and
see that video I sent you?
We still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Savas is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
All right.
Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
She was only 17
The lizard
when she
loves
knocked on the
bird.
rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold rainy night. I opened the door myself.
I mean, this
Was
lizard loves a
Natasha
cat.
alone?
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone, barefoot, only a thin nightgown on her.
Did she tell you what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes...
Not doing well?
That was the first thing I asked.
Well, buddy, you know,
But
my
no,
ear
she
is always
didn't
open
tell
for
me.
you.
We became
You've
very
been with
good
me for
friends,
many years now, Volvo.
but I still don't know what happened to her and where she came from. Or how
Speak
she
when you
knew
just
about
want to
this
speak
place
in public,
and the
speak
rear
when you want to speak in
entrance.
private.
And you weren't bothered by all those secrets?
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No, it didn't bother me.
Oh, you made 2 pies?
I make a living out of secrets,
Co-work delayed
Mr.
today.
Featherland.
At least you got to eat pie. Pie for a bit, Monka.
Do you know where Natasha came from
How
before
well?
Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland.
Stovonian.
She's from Stovos. And
Still
she
having a good
belongs
time
to the upper class
greeting
of
both color.
Stovonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. but nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stovonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland, yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed.
Because like, you want me to block magic?
Zavas is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges.
All right.
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland.
When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zavas?
Maybe around 2.
How did you feel when you learned
Like a daughter. She loved the lizard, loved the cat like a daughter.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Pumpkin pie to show you. I think maybe I don't think I've ever eaten pumpkin pie. I don't have a clear good memory of it. Maybe once. Yeah. There's a lot of pies I've not eaten in my life. I think the only kind of pie I've ever eaten or attempted to, or maybe a little bit or a shred of, I think is like, I'll have banana cream pie, I have pecan pie, I think I had apple pie. Yeah. I don't think McDonald's apple pie counts, but I think I probably had a real actual slice of apple pie. I don't know. My girlfriend introduced me to rhubarb pie, I think. She got me like a steak and it's like, I think like a rice pilaf. And that was the first time I had rice pilaf. I was like, pilaf? Why does rice have raisins in it? What the fuck? But yeah, or craisins, I don't know. I think that's it. Yeah. I mean, dude, the first time I had like cheesecake was like, I was like 30 years old. Was it 31? Yeah. Might just scary. Yeah. I figure you might like the tension and crazy tension that's happening. But spoiler alert, whatever Ticket does, he could have that guy as part of his crew if he picks his cards right. Get this man pies. A lot of people also talk pretty high about key lime pie or whatever. I'm like, why they call it key? They just call it lime pie. Fuck. It's bigger than my pumpkin. Strawberry rhubarb. I thought it was just rhubarb. Some kind of root. Oh, my back. I've been doing the best I can, Volvo. It's, you know, it's hard for me. Every fall, winter, every year, it's always like bad juju that'll hit me, or depression, sour memories, shit like that. PTSD, blah, 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 blah. Key lime pie is pretty okay pie. Yeah, but why do they call it key lime? Why is there a key? Why don't you just say lime? Next thing you know, someone's gonna do a lemon pie, which I'm pretty sure exists.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
Beautiful pieces for...
There's something odd about this clock, isn't it? Yeah, nothing for me to click.
Yes, this is the Zavas from the legends. Beautiful and deadly.
Yeah.
These books are here for a reason. They mean something.
100 years of the reptile, the death of the horse, slime and punishment.
These books are here for... These books are...
Okay. Let's take a look over at my notes real quick. Clues. Now I should work this whole thing now brothel before Ivan was to discover her and get her out of here. Like, the anniversary of Knuckles' death, and then, you know, Odin, Uli, and a couple of folks. It hits me really hard. But well, not only that, well, in short, so I got a new gig, right? And then after the new gig, I was supposed to work for Apple. Well, I didn't get to finish the contract, and my agent went on vacation. So basically, well, what happened? My phone hit a surge, it fucking died, and I need someone else's phone to call dude like, hey, and my car was basically not at a good time. Basically, dudes are like, well, you're not really fast enough at work, and you know, you called on your third day, so I had to make the call. So I'm ending your assignment today. You can go home, and good luck. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, well, bye. Shit. So that sucked, and I'm just throwing out a lot of work applications and shit. So my vacation with no pay is still going on. But I guess I needed it for a bit too. Northern Tsardom of Stavonia, from where her family had to plant it later, and doesn't reach the city club while she was already an orphan. So yeah, some crazy massacre was happening over there. We still don't know too much about it. So then I've been waiting on the countdown towards Final Fantasy 14 and Walker. And Walker, brother. Yeah. Which you can play with us, man. The power of fist and friendship, shall indeed. I mean, the brothers still have the emblem you made. They all have it. Not everyone. A portion of them do. When Zen went and traveled across the country, he literally made his journey to the west. Drove all the way from New Jersey, visited a lot of brothers. I'm like, here, you're gonna go drop on your way back? Give this to them. You have a different taste. Okay. You're home and back into bed. Welcome back, Chaos. You're not gonna stream or anything? Chaos. You excited for the live letter this Friday, Chaos? You made some of them so good, a lot of squeezing, but worth it a lot? Okay. You missed it? This what? Oh, you talk about Nichols' death anniversary? Well, never still. Well, I mean, I wrote something, but yeah. There's a lot of stuff that happened. There's only 4:15 for you, all the way in Wait. Are you Australia? I think Australia, right? I don't want to accuse you of being New Zealand. End up getting a caramel pie crumble from the store as well. You know, there's something weird I've seen recently. Some people actually like eat apple pie with like a piece or a slice of cheddar on top of it or something. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, Joe Cheddar, yep. Yeah, cheddar. Okay, cool. Cheese. I'm like, what the fuck? Do you just like have cold cheese on that pie? Do you heat up that cheese and let it melt on that pie? They don't know each other, but had a serious close relationship. Okay. Good trust every piece of Natasha's obscure past, even though she tried to use all her connections. Even the spy master can't find anything about Natasha. Just crazy. In touch with you and touch her when she loved like a dog. Left the now for Ibn Whistler. I believe she was mad in love or something. The Great Bird Flu, or the Great Avian Plague, was an epidemic that spread to the entire continent of Altera and killed almost 40% of the world's avian population. In Clawville, the disease wreaked havoc, killing almost 50% of the city's avian population. Finally, the bird flu was subdued by a vaccine developed in Bavaria and an establishment of several hatching houses. But the damage it caused hasn't been repaired even to this day. Hatching house, that's another familiar clue or word right there. Hatching houses. After the Great Bird Flu, several hatching houses were established in Clawville. These places were maternity wards, orphanages, hospitals, and homes for new mothers. But first and foremost, their most important function was to revive the city's avian population, and enterprise was slow but successful. Today, almost a third of Clawville's population consists of several different species of birds. It makes sense now. Let's go back real quick. We just talked about the hatching houses, right? Let's look at this. The bloody New Year's Eve, the night that changed Sunny and Marty's lives forever. It started with a strange call and an unexpected visit from a tigress, because we saw the picture of a tigress earlier. Ended in a hatching house where the duo had to witness an unprecedented massacre. So it was a predator definitely killing off the avians. Sunny became personally involved in the case when a strange finger and a top hat targeted his family, but escaped before he could have been apprehended. In truth, the case was never officially closed. But under the pressure of the Attorney General, the papers have reported as the glorious triumph of the Chicken Police. This is where the legend originates from. Started by an unfortunate line. Dude, that is fucked. That is fucked up. Holy shit. I'm looking at the main information I need on Endwalker while avoiding a majority of what I can do to avoid spelling myself. Probably chairless stuff, right? So essentially class changes. Mostly it's gonna be a lot of the crafting and gathering, yeah?
Nothing interesting here.
Oh, I can turn the clock. Look at the book. 49 years of the reptile. 49 years of the reptile. Nine times 6 is 45, right? Yeah? No? What 5 years of the reptile? Eh?
Yeah.
40
These books are here for
5 years of the reptile. Wait. 7 pieces of my mind. 740. 49. Wait. Let's just screw it to 49. Well, it multiplies into 49. Times 3, that's 33, right? 12 is 36. 13 is 39. 14 is 42. 15 is 45. I lost. 16? That was the blink. Oh. 7. Wait, sometimes I was 29, but yeah, so what about? Wait, hold on. 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah. No?
Yes.
Nope. What? Bring her in rosies, pocket full of posies. Like that? Oh.
A hidden door. Who'd have thought?
She is a legendary ex-spy.
I did it. I did math. What I miss? Just like cheese, apple, and Trader Joe's a great combo. The bare minimum info on Sage and Reaper, so I can excited to see the moves yourself. The job action chair, you watch it, yeah, it's so good. And it's the media tour stuff. I think it reveals, not the in-depth information on skills. Oh, it's a dude. I'm gonna say chaos. Have you not watched the job action chair, then, brother?
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is,
maybe she wanted us to find it.
exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway, we're going in.
Huh. I'm not gonna tell you, but I can just give you enough time for you to slip around and find it. I didn't expect to tell you. That's true. Secret door.
This room is not like her at all.
Uh-oh. The music changed.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
Crocodile tears.
You think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
Fair chaos, fair.
And full of secrets.
Drawers, strange book, walls. Pictures on the wall. The king. It looks like her and other crocodile's typewriter. Wall.
This place gives me the creeps.
Me too. We better get out of here before she comes back. Ah, names, numbers, dates. Oh, furry gods.
Do you think they all belong to the brothel?
Hell no. Half of it is a matter of national security.
What did we step into?
You know what? I don't care, Marty. I'm too old for conspiracies. The only thing that matters to me is to find out what the furry hell we're doing here.
And what it has to do with Natasha.
Sure.
The Fox
Hector
King.
the Third, our great and fair king.
I feel sorry for the poor fox, to be honest.
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully planned. Your rule and authority, the whole thing, just for show.
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and hope to many animals.
Huh. I guess.
The council tell BC rule, I guess. Ladies of the Force 872.
So the rumors are true.
Military intelligence. This dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cover.
Makes sense. You think she's still working for Royal Intelligence?
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist. So I imagine she does.
Well, to put it in, I mean, you're fair, you know, putting it that way, because it's just how I look at it is when they do the rebalance, it's more like instead of like rebalance, I just want to look at it as like adjustment or readjustment, especially with the whole number crunch thing. Strange book. Yo, look.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
The list, the other half. This guy ripped it from this book. Natasha Katsenko, Mary, Sally Sanders. I'm looking at Bella. Natasha Katsenko. Bella. Natasha Katsenko. Her name is on here a bunch. Our supposed client. And it's usually the same amount of folks. Hold up. Hold up. These has to be locations of people they talk to. All the courtesans and escorts and prostitutes, are they? They're all spies or some shit.
This has got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
Oh, gods. And look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Fillmore got the other half page from a body that he found outside. Like way outside, off like near the border of the cuff. He was dead, bladed or some shit.
Damn. What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons. Some even from the royal family.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
Want information in depth on? I don't know who could do a good job. I think the only person I could probably, like, is it okay if I link a video somewhere? Like, you can just ping me in Discord, I'll link it to you. I watched some of her videos and they're pretty nice. It's a Stall. I don't even know about Stall. Let's see. This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
So at least spend time with some dudes.
Is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
That could easily be the case. But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Sonny.
What?
There's another familiar name here.
What are you talking about?
Wait, who? Molly. Wait, Molly is here. His wife.
Clucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
She was working here too.
Bruh. Bruh. What the fuck? No wonder Natasha said that Sonny is a trusted man. No wonder how she couldn't get in contact with us. Molly and her were in the same cahoots. They were working together. They were working for the spy master. Why did she leave all those years ago then? And well, she also took the... She must have got caught, dude. This was from the whole massacre bullshit. That must have been it. Whatever is chasing Natasha now is coming in. So Molly must have knew. She caught wind. That's why she took their daughter and left. Maybe. But when did this start happening, though? Did she leave because this was going on? Or this was early in her life before she and Sonny got together? Fuck, dude.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
This is probably before she took on, like, the name Featherland? But wait, that's right, the picture of his wife. She's a starling. That's the kind of bird she is. Starling. Oh, motherfucker.
Look, boss.
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
She lied to you, dude. She lied to you. Oh my god, dude. How much of their marriage was a lie? And he even had a kid.
Listen, Boss Bird, Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now, or I'll shut it for you.
Okay, boss. I'm sorry, but...
Just shut the cluck up.
Shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see.
What about the timer? Oh no. Oh no, we got caught.
I see, madam.
Oh no.
No, back off, ladies.
Big Bertha 2, Her Majesty.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found you, gentlemen.
I probably should like the typewriter.
Adam Zavos, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha.
And
my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will. I've always wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
No. We have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Orders.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Bruh. Stop playing games with me, Zavos. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
Dude, Big Bird, Her Majesty Big Bertha 2 wants blood.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us. Just another...
You clucking...
Sonny, no!
Oh, fuck, dude. Oh! No! No, dude!
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
Bro.
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Marty, I told you you could get out any time.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny.
You'll love the
and
VOD.
you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, Boss Bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery. And dead bodies. Do you understand? You have nothing else to offer but suffering.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe this shit. We're gonna die here on a goddamn blazing ship like roast chicken. Well, it's dramatic at least, just like you like it.
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die here.
Ah, for cluck's sake. Fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
Shit. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, fuck. Gotta be careful. Yo. It's getting hot in here. I can't take off my clothes. I am gonna burn up shit.
So what now?
Fuck.
Now we run and swim.
I can't swim.
Well, you better learn fast or you'll die. I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore if that's what you're hoping.
I shouldn't have brought this many guns with me.
Throw them away then.
Never.
Then they'll drag you down into the deep. Nah, I don't care. I always thought your gun mania would be your undoing.
Cluck you, Sonny.
We have to survive this first.
Well, after you, boss bird.
Bruh.
That furry, fucking clucking gods. Damn.
Some kind of weird dream atmosphere. I thought I just saw like crocodile bitch just eat the zebra's head or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately. Because I'm not enough on my own.
Sonny, cut the crap.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed you to... well, to look out for me.
I don't need this, all right? Stop playing the wounded soul. I don't fucking care.
Fair enough. You're right.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking right.
I'll, shut up now.
Good.
There's a gopher here. Roasted ship. Captain Mark sucking the ship.
You know, I have a feeling this night's just getting started.
We were almost finished.
Yeah.
You don't want to quit, do you?
No, Sonny, I don't.
Thanks, partner.
Yeah.
Won't that conclude this little section here, guys? We're going to do it.
You tried it again.
Yeah, you guys are coming along with me this journey. I'm really
still
enjoying
alive.
it. I'm stalling Tales of Arise again. But I've been grinding on the side.
You've seen better
Getting
days
levels.
too, haven't you?
For the other crap. Captain Marsh.
Fuck me. That's old Captain Marsh. I thought he died 50 years ago.
I think I must have hit my head pretty badly.
Say, isn't that Captain Marsh?
You see him too? Oh, thank the gods.
Ho, 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 lads. What the hairy devil are you doing out here? Isn't it a bit cold?
Is that a
for
capybara?
swim?
It was warm on the ship, at least while it was burning.
I bet it was. Arr.
Yeah, he's a pirate
Hey,
capybara.
Captain, how's it hanging?
It's hanging all right. Arr. What about you lubbers? What was all that ruckus, eh?
If I were to ever get like an exotic pet, dude, I have two choices. It's either an otter or a capybara. I think I might pick the capybara. They're pretty chill. They're just like, hey, how's it going?
I think someone tried to kill us, Captain. Again.
Come on, Boise. There's nothing new there.
Yeah, old rust can't be scraped away.
Did you see anything, Captain?
Arr. Of course I have. A burning ship. Then two cocks suddenly learned to fly. And even swim, by gad. Oh, what a time
You
to
hear
be
that,
alive,
guys?
eh?
My cock learned to swim and fly. Yeah, especially two of them. Two cocks learned to fly and even swim.
You haven't changed a bit, old man.
By the way, nice cock.
Sure I haven't. I'm steady. like the Sea of Clawville.
Yeah, except that Clawville doesn't have a sea.
Of course it does, laddie. Just not here in Clawville.
Okay, that's too much for me.
I'm also getting hungry. Like,
Jeez, what a floating coffin.
Hey, this ship's me everything.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean...
That was a close call.
Close.
Maybe next time.
Tell me, Captain, do you hang out here all the time?
This behind me is me ship, lads. Or at least, it's a ship I'm living in at the moment. It's not mine, you know.
And what do you do?
I stand here and watch the sea.
The sea? You mean the River Times?
River? Arr, that was a good one, boy.
Okay.
Black car stopped not far from here. A rich-looking car, shiny and all.
Yeah? What else?
Two big lads stepped out of it. One of them was looking like some kind of cow. The other was a cat, a big cat. They were fancy looking at the ship. I don't blame them. It's not something you see every day. I swear on all the saints of the sea. Arr.
Just a wild guess. Was it a ram and a bobcat?
Arr, exactly.
Are
you friends of theirs?
Well,
Kicksters.
an acquaintance. It's the bouncer of the Tsar Club, and the goon that was hanging around Ibn.
Plumey gods. Zavas answers to Ibn too. Or at least they're connected.
Yeah.
Oh, arr. That sounds exciting.
Dude, that's kind of fun.
Easy, old-timer.
Spymaster working with a Kingster.
This Ram fella, what did he do after watching us?
Arr, nothing at all, laddie. When that lovely ship started to sink, they got into their pretty car and got away like bats out of hell.
So they didn't see us swimming to shore.
I wouldn't know that.
What now?
I don't know. We can't go to the station, that's for sure.
We agree on that.
I think I broke a rib or two.
My sight's getting blurry.
Pluck me. You know what this means?
Oh, no. I'd rather go blind than go to Bubo's.
We have to, pal.
I'm not your pal. Especially after tonight.
Ow.
Come on. We got no choice.
Well, we survived the burning ship. I guess we'll survive the madman too.
Don't be so optimistic.
Never so optimistic.
Do you know anything about the place called the Sweltering Nile?
Of course I do, me boys. But they don't really tolerate folks like me there.
Not surprised. Have you heard anything unusual about it?
Arr, sure I have. They have the most beautiful wenches there, laddie. Like sirens of the sea. And they're willing to do anything for you. If only I were a spring chicken like ye are, I'd be already running over there.
Well, actually, Captain, that's where we came from.
On a burning ship? Bloody hell. You know how to live, lads.
We're doing our best, Captain.
Hey, yippee! Arr!
Have you heard the name Madame Zavas?
When I was young like ye, they were talking about a gorgeous crocodile with that name. Aye, beautiful and deadly. Just how I like my women.
Me too.
It's her, yeah. Less beautiful now, but just as deadly.
She has something to do with the burning ship, eh?
You're quite the detective.
So I've been told.
I'm glad you made it, partner. You can swim after all.
Yeah. Or the river spat me out.
Well, what about your guns? Did you throw them away?
Hell no. Where they go, I go. And where I go, they're coming with me no matter what.
I'm seriously amazed you're still alive.
Yeah, sure.
Blues. Molly's and Papa when I expected at least Madam Zawa's book. Zawa tried to do away with this, but why? Is she in cahoots with Ivan Whistler? The docs. Here lives Captain March, who probably never was with Captain March. He's still one of the most righteous fellows I ever met. Booba's apartment is also his office, and I'm sure it's not legal anyway. Almost like in my case. Of course, my apartment's not full of organs as far as I know. Yeah, owls didn't actually keep a collection of a lot of things in their nest. Marty's right, I was extremely selfish bastard, but there's nothing to be done now. We're already here, and I have a feeling he's gonna stand by my side till the very end, as always. Natasha. Nope. Why does it do the thing? Who did the guy? Who did? Oh. Bubo. Eagle Owl. Morphinus, neurotic, old and ugly. He's an old friend from the golden days of Chicken Police. Bubo's the true institution. He keeps most of Clawville's gangsters intact and alive. Sometimes even help cops who likes to get repaired unofficially for the right compensation, of course. So he's basically a dark surgeon who will riddle your feathers with holes without a thought if she has to. Yep. Captain Marsh. He talks like a real pilot, smells like one too. The captain is a much greater legend than will ever be. Everyone just calls him the captain, though he most likely never left the shore in his life. He's an innocent guy indeed, but maybe he's also useful. I feel sorry for him, but sometimes I think he's the only safe figure in the whole city nowadays. I think it's like a coach, dude. Yeah, it's good. Yuba's okay, so it's only his list. Yeah, back alley, Doc. All right, ladies and gents. That's all for today with Chimken Police. I almost did like what? Almost 4 hours. That was really good. I was like about probably going really long today, but you know what? I think that's probably good enough. And there's some things I need to attend to, check out some stuff, messages and things, and catch up. You know, all of that shit. You guys have a good night. I am going to throw a host over to... Oh, hey, Mitchett is on. I'm going to throw a host over at his, but I haven't seen him in a good bit. His stream is starting soon. So he's going to play, what is this game? Chef Squad? Seems like a ragey kind of game, Monka. Okay, well, it's been a while since and stream's going to be starting soon, so I can go get some food and chill a bit and all that stuff. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. You guys can chill with them, say hi, up y'all, and much love, much love, and I'll see you guys at the next Crusader. Peace out. Woohoo.